Namaste. Welcome to your Monday yoga practice. Please find yourself in a comfortable seat. And as you arrive, begin to sit tall and breathe deeply. We'll drop in by chanting one long round of Om. Big inhale for Om. Continue sitting tall, taking the time to notice your breath here. Maybe notice sounds in your environment. Maybe you can notice the sound of your breath. Taking inventory of everything your sense of sound can pick up. Then transitioning, noticing the sensations you can feel with your skin, the body's largest organ. Maybe you can feel the fabric of your clothes or the temperature of the air. Feel the temperature of the air on your next inhale through your nostrils. And exhale through your nose or mouth. If you'd like, you can transition into Ujjayi Pranayama, the ocean-sounding breath. This is where we constrict our throat as if you're fogging a mirror as you breathe. Inhaling and exhaling in this way. You can incorporate Ujjayi Pranayama anytime in your practice or in life. It has a calming effect on our central nervous system. All right, grabbing for your strap if it is handy. If not, you can always go through these motions without the strap. Holding your strap in front of you, roll your shoulders up, back, and down so we land with a long spine, slightly lifted heart. And on an inhale, slowly reach your arms up overhead. And exhale, bring your arms back behind you any amount. You can keep your arms straight or bend your elbows. Notice the base of your spine. Continue to anchor down there while you lift up and breathe. You can incorporate some slow neck rolls here if that feels good. About 3 more breaths at your own pace. And as you're ready, on an inhale, we'll all lift our arms up and exhale them back down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your arms back any amount. Inhale the arms back up and exhale down in front of you. Continue at your own pace about 5 times. Inhaling up and exhaling down. As you breathe through these movements, notice if you're clenching your jaw or holding a lot of tension and strain in your hands. See if you can let go any amount. And we'll all come to rest with our arms back behind us. Again, any amount is fine. Draw your shoulder blades together and down. Inhale, lift the crown of your head towards the sky, and exhale, drop your left ear to your left shoulder. You may open and close your jaw here, maybe shake your head a little. And when you come to an exhale, roll your head forward, pause for a minute here, feel your upper trapezius muscles relaxing. And on another exhale, roll your head right ear to right shoulder, sitting tall with our head like this. Inhale. Exhale, relax your jaw, maybe move your head a little, slowly shaking your head. Inhale, roll your head forward. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Inhale, lift your head back to neutral. Reach your arms up overhead. And exhale, relax your hands down in front of you. You can keep the strap nearby if you'd like. Bring your feet together for Baddha Konasana. Let the thighs open out wide, stretching our inner groin muscles. Hands can be on ankles to help us sit tall. We'll draw our shoulder blades together and down. You can stay in stillness here if you'd like, or flex your spine, inhaling forward and exhaling back. About 3 more breaths, wherever you're going with it, stillness or spinal flexion. And then return to neutral. Send both of your legs long. Dandasana, staff pose. Spread your toes wide. Give the toes and feet a stretch here. Hands by your hips to sit tall. Again, imagine shoulder blades sliding together and down. Push the earth away with your hands. Notice how your hands are meeting the mat. Where is the weight going in your hands? And can you distribute it more evenly, especially giving attention to the fingertips? Core engaged here, broad through your collarbone and heart. One more breath in Dandasana, staff pose. Now bend your left knee, planting the left foot inside the right thigh. You might grab your strap here to loop it over your extended right foot. Inhale, reach your arms up, engage your abdominal muscles, and exhale, hinge forward. Maybe your hands come to that strap. Maybe your hands rest on your leg or foot. Wherever you go, see if you can lengthen your spine with every inhale. And maybe you can soften deeper into the pose with every exhale. Keep pressing your left foot into your right leg. About 3 more breaths here. Notice if you're clenching your jaw or squeezing your hands tight, and see if you can find some softness. With the next breath, we'll inhale to lengthen our spine, reaching our arms up. Send your left leg long, core engaged. See if you can place your right foot inside your left thigh. Inhale for more length. Exhale, hinge forward. Utilizing the strap again. Press your right foot into your left thigh. Breathe here. The quote I've been working with this morning is, every day brings a choice to practice stress or to practice peace. So as we stay here for another couple of breaths, let's practice peace, releasing stress from our jaw, face, neck. With your inhale, your spine lengthens. With your exhale, maybe you soften deeper into the fold. The right foot presses into the left thigh presses back. One more breath. And on an inhale, release the strap. Sit up tall, extend both legs long again for a moment, and windshield wipe the legs, feet going left and right. Make your way into tabletop position. I think we're done with the strap now. You can set that out of the way. In tabletop, again, we flex the spine through cow and cat. So inhaling, our belly drops, shoulder blades slide together, and exhale, push the ground away, rounding your spine. Imagine that this movement originates from the very base of your spine, your sacrum. So imagine that as it tilts, there's a wave of energy moving up the spine and back down the spine. For the next breath or two, while we're in cow and cat, let's really bring attention to our foundation. Fingertips spread wide, anchor into the fingertips, especially the root of the index finger and thumb. Keep that action happening while we wrap our arms around, elbows point back towards our thighs. Tuck your toes, and when you're ready, on an exhale, find downward facing dog. Let your head hang heavy there. Keep engaging your abdominal muscles, gently drawing the navel back towards your spine. Push the ground away as your heart melts forward, towards your legs rather. Can you soften your shoulders any amount here? Inhale, look forward. Exhale, make your way to the top of the mat. Hang heavy, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms out and up. And exhale your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, fold forward, hands touch down, step your right foot way back in space. Lower your right knee. Inhale, draw your heart forward. You can stay here with your fingertips on the ground or blocks. Maybe bring your hands up to your thighs. Maybe reach your arms up overhead. If your right toes are still tucked like mine, you might notice balance is a little trickier, so you can always flatten the foot out as an extra anchor. Wherever you are, engage your abdominal muscles. Anchor down through the very base of your spine while you lift up through your crown. Breathe. Another breath here. And as you exhale, bring your hands back down to the mat or blocks. Walk your hands back by your thighs, straightening your left leg. Left toes come up to point at the sky while we drag our left hip back in space, finding some traction there. Relax your jaw. Lengthen your spine. Fold forward any amount. 3 more breaths here. Bend your left knee as you're ready. Walk your hands forward, tuck your right toes, lift your right knee off of the mat. Stay here for a breath or two. Shift your left hip back in space, right hip forward, squaring your hips, neutral spine. Inhale and exhale. Set your blocks out of the way, hands come to the mat. Step yourself back to plank pose. Push the ground away in plank. Press back through the soles of your feet, core engaged. Inhale and exhale. Externally rotate your arms so those elbows point back towards your thighs. 1 more breath. Exhale, we'll all lower our knees, lower our torso, elbows graze the ribs while we lower all the way down. Untuck your toes. Inhale, draw your heart forward, baby cobra. Stay here and breathe. You can lower down anytime. See if you can press the tops of your feet into the mat. Relax your gluteal muscles. Anchor your tailbone down towards your heels. Light on your hands. Upper body is working while we lift our heart any amount more. And exhale, lower your forehead to the mat. Tuck your toes. Inhale. Exhale, push up through plank. Find downward facing dog. As you settle into your Adho Mukha Svanasana, notice your foundation. So our fingers are spread wide. No worries if our heels don't meet the mat. Maybe there's a little bend in our knees helping us lift our hips higher. Belly scoops in as we push the ground away and melt our heart towards our thighs, looking back towards the legs. The neck is relaxed. On an inhale, send your right heel to the sky, three-legged dog. Look forward. Exhale, step or swing the right foot to the top of the mat. Left knee lowers down. Inhale, draw your heart forward. You may stay here. Maybe you walk your hands up your thighs or up to the sky. Notice your front left hip flexor. How does it feel today? You might open your jaw here, relaxing, finding that balance between effort and ease. Another inhale for length. Exhale your hands down to block or mat. Walk your hands back by your hips, straightening your right leg. Right toes come to the sky. Spread your toes wide, maybe give them a wiggle. Imagine dragging your right hip back in space and hinge forward any amount. Keep your spine long as you breathe here. Every day brings a choice to practice stress or to practice peace. Breathing will bend our right knee, walking our hands forward. Tuck your left toes. Inhale. Exhale, giant step into forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, long spine. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Hands touch down, left foot steps back, setting up for warrior two. So pivot the heel down, heel to arch alignment. Inhale, we cartwheel our arms up and settle in Virabhadrasana 2. Even 18 years later, every time I do it, I roll through the foundation. So check heel to arch alignment. Check that your left pinky toe edge of the foot is pressing into the mat. You're bending into your front knee. You can see your front big toe on the inside of the knee. Shoulders over hips, fingertips reach away from each other. Gaze over your front fingertips without bringing the back shoulder with you. Stay really open through your chest. One more breath here. Inhale, flip your right palm to the sky, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your arms down, extended side angle. If you rest your right elbow on your right thigh, make sure your right shoulder doesn't become an earring. So space in your neck and shoulder. Maybe you straighten your right arm to eliminate the temptation of dumping into your right shoulder. If you straighten your right arm, you can use that as leverage, arm pressing into leg, leg pressing into arm, lifting your heart towards the sky. One more breath and extended side angle. Inhale, cartwheel your arms back up, warrior two, straighten your right leg. Another inhale for lengthen the spine, and as you exhale, pull your right fingertips forward and then drop your right hand to right shin, finding Trikonasana triangle. Just a breath here. From triangle, bend your right knee, pivot on your left toes as you bring your hands back to the mat. Runner's lunge, inhale. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Inhaling and plank. Exhaling and plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower your knees, lower your torso. Untuck your toes. Inhale, find baby cobra, light on your hands, or maybe you press into your hands, peeling your heart forward like a cobra about to strike. You draw your heart forward. Stay here and breathe. See if you can relax your neck and shoulders, maybe drawing some circles with your head. The tops of your feet keep pressing into the mat. When you come to an exhale, lower down all the way. Tuck your toes. Inhale. Exhale, push up through plank. Find downward facing dog or child's pose. 3 to 5 breaths. From downward facing dog, inhale your left heel to the sky, three-legged dog. Look forward, exhale, step or swing left foot to the top of the mat. Spiral your right heel down, setting up for warrior two. Inhale, cartwheel your arms up, Virabhadrasana 2. Heel to arch alignment, look down, you can check it. Connection to the pinky side edge of your right foot. You can see your left big toe inside your left knee. Your shoulders are stacked right over your hips. Fingertips are reaching away from each other and gaze over your left fingertips. Jaw relaxed, shoulders melting down. Stay here a few more breaths. As you notice a sensation, notice that you notice it, and then let it go. Something else will surely arise. Maybe you bend a little lower into your left leg. Flip your left palm to the sky. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cartwheel your arms down, extended side angle. Option to rest your left elbow on your left thigh or to straighten the arm, using that for a little extra leverage to lift your heart to the sky. Still connected to the pinky side edge of your right foot. Still relaxed through your shoulders. Still long through your spine and engaged through your core. We breathe. Inhale, return to warrior two. Straighten your left leg, thank goodness. Exhale, hinge forward, left fingertips reaching off. Lower your left arm, reach your right arm up to the sky, Trikonasana. Lean your torso back in space as you breathe here. One more inhale. And as you exhale, bend your left knee, pivot on your right toes so you return to runner's lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, step yourself back to downward facing dog. A breath or two in Adho Mukha Svanasana. As you're ready, lower your knees to the mat. Sit on your hips as you swing your legs back around. Bring the blocks with you so they're there for bridge options, and make your way onto your spine. Now for bridge options, you can press your feet into the mat, lift your hips and arms on an inhale, and exhale, lower them back down. If you're going to choose that flowing bridge option, I encourage you to try squeezing a block between your thighs. That'll help you keep your legs actively engaged. That way we're not just hanging out in our lower body. Another option, you can still keep a block between your thighs. Maybe you slide a block under your sacrum and settle in for some stillness in a supported bridge pose. If you choose this option, supported bridge, you can hang out really relaxed in it, or you can stay active and use it as more of a workshop, pressing your arms, your forearms into the mat, walking your shoulders under you. Wherever you go with Setu Bandha Chaturanga bridge pose, the back of our head is pressing into the earth, and you can even think of your chin as lifting to the sky. So we do not want the back of our neck flat on the mat. We want some space under our cervical spine, allowing it to have its natural curve. Good. Breathe wherever you go. And knowing that we have about 5 more breaths in bridge pose, perhaps you want to try something different. So maybe finding stillness, or maybe bringing movement in. A couple more breaths here. And as you're ready, we'll release bridge pose. So if you have blocks supporting you in any way, release them. Returning to lie on your spine, knees point to the sky while your feet are on the mat. Open your arms out wide like a T. Inhale as you draw your legs in towards your chest, and exhale, let your legs fall off to the left side, spinal twist. As you get there, imagine dropping your top hip away from your head so we're not scrunched up through our torso, but rather we're long. Inhale, return through neutral, and exhale, drop your legs off to the right side, top hip moving away from your heart. Inhale, return through neutral. And with an exhale, find yourself into Shavasana, corpse pose. As you arrive in Shavasana, completely surrender into gravity and stillness. Let go into the earth. Feel solidity support you. Be grateful for your body as the vehicle that carries you through life. Begin to deepen your breath. Invite small movement back into your body. As you're ready, slowly roll onto one side. Eventually, we'll all return to an easy seated posture. Before we chant our Om and close our practice, let's share a moment of meditation, setting the tone for this week ahead. Sit tall. If it's helpful, bring one hand to your low belly, one hand to your heart space, and we'll practice our Viloma, our three-part breath. So inhale through your nostrils, allow the breath to spill all the way down, expanding the lowest part of your lungs. Your belly might expand. And then the breath rises, the ribs and side body expand. Finally, the breath rises up to the heart space, collarbones lift and spread. And when you're ready, pour your breath out from the top to the middle to the bottom. And you can do this at your own pace or follow me like we're filling up a glass of water. Inhale, the bottom fills, then the middle, and then the top. See if you can sip in even more breath, maybe even more. And exhale, pour your breath out from the top to the middle to the bottom, gently engaging your abdominal muscles there. Another cycle of breath like this at your own pace. Drawing your hands together in front of your heart space. We'll close practice by sharing one long round of Om. Big inhale for Om. Thank you for sharing your practice. May we carry peace into the world with us.